hello, and welcome to the show. What's up here? Oh, there was a blank slide. So, this is episode number 56, Why Influencer Marketing Works So Well with, for businesses. Okay? I'll get it right here. So, hello, welcome to the show again. Episode number 56. I'm Joshua Shoemaker. I am the CMO of Everlasting Creators. And on behalf of Mamal, the boss and CEO of Everlasting Creators, Christina Shoemaker, we welcome you to the show. And yeah, we're glad to see you on the show. Here we go. So, welcome to live stream entrepreneurs. I should say live streaming entrepreneurs and StreamYard for beginners. We have a tab on the inside that says guides. That's where you can pick up some cool stuff. So we recommend that you, when you join the group, as soon as you get inside there, go there. Please like and share the group's link. We greatly appreciate it. Or any content that is shareable. Make sure you're active inside the group so that we can say, hey, what's going on with you? Because if you're not active inside a group, then we don't know what's going on. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I need to delete this one slide off here. Got my thing messed up soon. I need to delete it. There we go. So, if you're new to live streaming or StreamYard, like I said, the StreamYard group basically just focuses on StreamYard things, but we do live stream now to both groups. It was just live streaming for StreamYard, and I'm not going to really go through the big whole explaining thing. So, but you're at the right place in the right time, because here's the deal. We have innovative ideas and no BS content for you, our awesome audience. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. So, inside our groups, though, we do offer things like this and so much more. How to be consistent, storytelling, branding yourself, StreamYard setup, the live stream mindset, okay, planning your stream, creating a following, which is very important. Creating a following. So again, we appreciate that you're here. So we'll show you how to use all these things and some more live streaming tips and tricks for you, so you can engage your audience in a professional manner and so much more. Yes. The groups, just so we can get it out on audio in case y'all don't know, the group is facebook.com/groups/StreamYard for beginners, or you can go to facebook.com/groups/live streaming entrepreneurs. And again, we are using StreamYard. That is our favorite streaming platform. Yes, there are other platforms. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the comment section. That link is an affiliate link, just so you know. Doesn't change anything in case you're new, don't understand affiliate marketing yet, or anything like that. So yeah. So if there's anybody that's watching the stream tonight, listen, if you want to know how, because StreamYard does have it so that you cannot share your screen on an iPad or an iPhone. Now, I'm pretty sure the workaround is on if you have a Mac, you can hook your Mac up to your iPad and use QuickTime Player. That is an option, but there is an app. It's a one-time fee, and I believe it's probably yearly, and that's to keep the app updated. It's like $15. Let us know, PM us, DM us, whatever somebody wants to call it. So I just say message, but some. But anyhow, direct message, or you can leave a comment. We'll pick it up all kinds of ways because we're constantly monitoring things. But this app works. I have used it. It's not hard to set up, and I share my iPad screen just like that. I've shared my mobile phone just like that. Okay, so it isn't hard to do. So that's what we have. So again, time to time, if you're in our group, this doesn't apply to you, other than the fact you just need to stay put, and we'll continue streaming to you, and we'll shut down public access to any information, or if a discussion goes uh, in depth that I feel that it's not, not good for the public, as in it's good for a group. And if the public wants to know, you got to join the group. Okay. So, but yeah, so why influencer marketing works so well for your business. Okay. I have no clue. I'm just kidding. What would I be talking about? Okay. I have been researching, and staying with the trends of live streaming and things like that. And there was something here that I did find today that I really thought was pretty cool. It was interesting to know. Let me, maybe it was this groups thing. Hold on. I just hurried up and copied and pasted it into the, because it was really cool. Yeah, think I got it. I didn't have it up because it just came to me. Um, when you start thinking about things. So, anyhow, did you know that there are 5 types of influencers? And I thought this was pretty neat. Um, so, this is going to leave a big, because I'm not going to hand out a document. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this for you. And you can look this up for yourself. But here are the 5 types of social media influencers based on um, based on their following. So basically, as what we're saying is, we're gonna do this. Yes, we did. So there, it's now in the comment section. It'll probably more so show up on, um, yeah. So StreamYard says it can't do it. Looks like Facebook will take it. So Facebook and the Everlasting Creators group took it. I don't know why it didn't take. Why didn't it take any other weight loss? It should have taken the basta. But anyhow, hopefully you'll see it. But I'm going to cover it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly share the screen because we are talking about influencer marketing. So, I kind of knew this, but I was working on, another project, and I just found that this was very, very cool. Let's see, maybe we could do a window. How about Chrome tab? How to make social media I want to try this out. I'm doing this here. How about this one? No, I want to see what it does. Yeah, so there we go. So I have it up top. I actually have it right in here. Um, but here is the main part of it. So nano influencers, these are influencers that have between 1,000, okay, and 10,000 views. And I think we can make this a little bigger. Let me do this. Control. Now, I think that will get you what you need to see. Just a little closer. So you're not squinting your eyes. So, nano influencers, 10,000 to down to 1,000 followers. Uh, their following may be smaller. They're often highly engaged audience and can have a significant impact on your niche. And I thought that was so cool. Like, man, do you realize you could just get 1,000 followers and really, really make an impact on your niche? I mean, how cool is that? To think that, and to get 1,000 followers is nothing. We can create a group, and I can have 1,000 followers quickly. Okay? And then you say, "Oh, well, it's because you've already been in here." Nope. I could do it sneakily and create something else and still create the followers. Okay? You got to learn the algorithm. You got to learn what to do with the algorithm. Okay? Especially in the beginning. And so the other thing is, now we go back to the screen. So micro influencers. That's between 10,000 and 5,000, 50,000 followers. The micro influencer have a larger reach than nano influencers. They are known for their expertise in a specific niche and are seen more relatable and authentic than influencers with a larger following. Now, did you hear what I just said? They are known for their experience, their expertise in a specific niche, period, and are more relatable and authentic than an influencer with a larger following. So just because you have a bunch of followers doesn't mean jack shit. Okay? So then you have the mid-tier influencers. These influencers have between 50,000 and 500,000 followers. So they often have a more diverse audience than the micro influencers and can provide a larger reach while still maintaining some degree and authenticity and engagement. So that tells you something. And then we have the macro influencers, which is between 5,000 to 1 million followers, well known with their niche and often have a broader audience. And they can provide significant reach and visibility for brands, but may not have the same level of engagement as influencers in smaller followings. Okay, so you're taught. Here's what I want you to understand: you are taught in internet marketing numbers. It's a numbers game. Get it? I'm just going to get this out. Get it out. So for every 100 customers that you put your product in front of, 50 of them will look at it. 30 will click, and 20, 10 to, I should say 10 to 15 might buy, and 5 will buy. Okay? But that's teaching you numbers. So is what we're saying in, okay, so if you have 10,000, if we go back up here, if you have 10,000 followers versus 10, if you have 10,000 followers, those people are more interactive. But if you have 10,000 not followers at internet marketing, I'm seeming to think that, you won't have as much engagement, that it's different, if that makes sense. So influencer marketing is very, very, in my eyes, and it's just my personal opinion by what I can see and what I know, that when you have 10,000 followers, you have, let's just say you have a massive amount of engagement. But you can put your product in front of 10,000 people and only 5,000 will look at them. Versus probably it's the opposite on social media. And that's why it's important. So let's get back to the screen here. So you have mega or celebrity influencers. These influencers have over 1 million followers and often celebrity people, okay, recognizable public figures. They can offer brands unparalleled and may not be as relatable or authentic as influencers with smaller followers. So there you go. Just because you are hanging among the rich and famous doesn't mean you have any influence over jack shit. So keep that in mind. There's a little tip for you. Just because, and the proof's right there. I just got this today. I just checked this off because I was curious about a couple things, and I've heard of these mega influencers. I've heard of this stuff. Never really did anything with it. Never thought. I was like, oh my gosh. Are you serious? Yeah. So don't think, but here's what I'm trying to say. Don't think that you don't need a following, because you do. But just because you're rich and famous doesn't mean people are going to pay attention to you on social media. You're like a fad. You're like a change of celebrities are like a change of underwear. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings, but that's the way it is. They're in and they're out. Okay. So let's get back. We're going to get back to the presentation. Stop staring at the screen. Okay. Let me get my other presentation back up and let's get out of this here. There we go. So, what are the benefits? About knock myself back. You almost see me get back. Anyhow, listen. Hey, like and share, man. Please get on there, like and share the group and stuff. You're finding value in our streams. We appreciate you. You know, we feel you. You know, just like you. Uh, hey, want an interview? Private message me. We'll talk. Okay, I'm not going to charge you. We're going to talk. But I want to be able to stream back. You know what I mean? I want to be able to stream our groups too. So, matter of fact, if you don't even have StreamYard, but you have a group, and I don't recommend you use Facebook Live. If you hit us up, okay, I will put your group in our stream and bring you in and we can do an interview. Or we can chit chat back and forth. Just like that. I have no problem with that. So the benefits of influencer marketing. So precise targets. Okay, every marketing idea aims to gathering as much relevant information visitors to the website as you can. Okay, but to get there, you need to find an audience who will be interested in your product or service that you want to buy, or whatever you have to offer. You want them to buy, or you have to offer to them. Okay, so if you don't target the right crowd, period, you won't be able to turn them into paying customers, period. And that's what will happen. You will not be able to turn them into paying customers. So you also need to, influencer marketing. You need to improve your brand awareness. And the way you prove your brand awareness, and you can do it for free. And here's what I'm going to tell you, you can do it for free. But don't be spamming in the groups. Find an influencer that has, and we just discussed it there, between 10,000 and whatever it was, 10,000, at least has 10,000 followers in a group. Okay. Find groups of that nature that is in your niche. Become a part of that group. Don't go in there and start selling your shit like most people do because everybody's trying to make a buck. I'm telling you, you can't sell right away like that. Some of you say, well, I did and I made all kinds of money. Yeah, well, good for you. Okay. Don't do that. Go to those groups, scroll some of the comments, and make comments. Find the answer quickly. Okay. Post in that group. You're showing your brand by doing that quickly. Okay. But you have to be doing that in the group. So whether you are an established brand in the market or not, relatively an unknown one, there is always new ground to break. Okay. There are always, but you got to look at even the demographics. Um, you think you've conquered. Um, Excuse me. So they're the perfect tool to reach new audiences and increase brand awareness. Okay. Every time they promote your brand, their following will notice it. Okay. And depending on the type of influencer you choose, okay, I think we listed the 3 types in the beginning. No, I didn't. Somehow I got that out of the slide. Maybe I did. Let me just go. Well, I actually listed 5 influencers. So we're going to go with what I just said. So I said 3, but there's 5. So the slide was already made, uh, and that's important. So 10,000 to 50,000 followers is what it is. Live stream. Yeah. It is. Well, I'm going to tell you again. You need to look for groups for 1,000 to 10K. Okay. Or 50K to 500 people. That's about the cutoff for the type of group. So no more than 5K. I don't care if it's, 5K1. That is going, you're pushing the other way. This is the balance of what the algorithms and things are showing, that the balance, that anything over that, you're doing the reverse effect. So here's what I would even think. Let's just say that you've created a massive following and you've made it up close to 50K. I would shut down the membership for that group. I would not let anybody in, and I tell them, listen, we're starting a new group over here, because it's going to hurt you as an influencer. Okay, because you're going to have less engagement because you have too much noise in the group, and that's what happens. So you have to watch your cap being an influencer on how many people are in your group. And just because, like I said before, just because you're a celebrity, according to the statistics, doesn't make you the shit in social media. Other than the fact they can say, I'm just using this as an example, or not associated. I'm not making fun of them. I don't need a damn lawsuit. Let's just say, here's Brad Pitt or whoever, Selena Gomez, any of those people say, yeah, blah, 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 blah. People don't actually really believe in them. According to the statistics, according to the people that follow them, they don't trust them. It's proof, because it loses them. It says, what happens is, again, it says they're not as relatable or authentic as influencers with smaller followings. That's what it says. So just hear me out on that. Okay, I'm not making this shit up. I showed you. You can do the research yourself. You can get on Google, look it up, whatever. Go ask Chat GPT. We could do that too. And I know what's going to happen. But the problem with Chat GPT right now is, just so you know, you're getting your information But Chat GPT only goes up to a certain year, 2021. Ooh. Anybody ever see that? Anybody ever this has been mentioning the information that Chat GPT is pulling up? It stops at 2021. And I can prove to you that it stops. Ask Chat GPT this question right here. Find an influencer you think. Let's just say like I like Onyx and Gall and somebody like that. Ask Chat GPT how many followers Onyx and Gall has. I know the answer because I was doing research. I was using ChatGPT, but I was using Google first. And then I went to ChatGPT to see what the answer was. And right away, as an AI, blah, 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 it said, I cannot give you the proper information. Okay, current. And I think I changed the question to, it probably was um, as of whatever. And it went back and it said, we can only go to 2021 as of this time. This person had this many followers or following on social media. I total with this. Yeah. So everybody thinks Chat GPT is cool. And don't get me wrong, it is very cool. The AI technology is very cool. But if it's not up to date, you are losing. Okay. Now it can pull up some good information. But remember, social media and the internet and internet marketing is constantly changing. Period. And I just wanted to talk about Chat GPT right away is because of that. And it was Chat GPT 3 and 3.5 and now it's 4. And I used the 4. Okay? So I'm trying to tell you the information unless you're, I guess maybe you're on their beta testing right at the moment. Anything you punch in there is probably only going to be as good as 2021. So it can help you. It could stir up ideas for you as an influencer. It's great because it did help me get rid of some, you know, sometimes you get what, I'll call it writer's block or a brain fart, whatever you want to call it. And it would list some things and I'll be like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And then I could research some more to gather my information over on Google, which you can see over there usually how close and roughly things are. Just by punching in the year, ask your question and say 2023, and then let Google pull up the top couple, and that gives it to you. Ask ChatGPT 2023. See what kind of answer it gives you. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm hooked up to ChatGPT. No, I'll have a tab open up. I'm not going to open up. Do your own research. So be very careful. So I'm telling you, it's a very useful tool. Don't get me wrong. It's very useful. Today I had a couple things just brain locked and thinking, you just get that. And ChatGPT pulled me out. But remember, it's only as good as the information that's provided. It's AI technology. If they only say they can go to 2021, it doesn't let the AI go past that. Or it should. let the AI go up to 2022 by now. And we're talking January, February, March. I don't know how the system works. I'm just saying. So back to influencer marketing. That was my little tidbit on ChatGPT. That's what you get. Make a nice little Instagram reel out of for ChatGPT. Very engageable. Want you to think about it. So boosting your audience and engagement as an influencer. Uh, so speaking of engaging, it is a technical term that's actually used on social media parlance. Okay, it's a metric that basically it calculates uh, how involved the audience is with the content based on with content, and basically like when somebody likes, they comment, they share. So building this long term game, okay, I hate to use it as a game, but um, can be quite a task, and it is. Okay, when you're starting out and you see, everybody's watching my streams, I'm not getting their likes, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. So, and without meaningful engagement, it won't matter if your page has a lot of followers or not. Okay, this is where the influencer marketing can help your brand. And what that means is, you find somebody that can help you boost your brand by, you know, getting them to mention your stuff. I just need to do something here. For some reason, something's not. Wow. Full screen. Oh, there we go. I see. Hopefully, I got the right thing up. So more viewers turn into buyers up to an extent. So you want your brand awareness, and you would like to increase your reach. That's very important. But the final goal is to increase your sales and your profit, because you're going to get burnt out if you don't start to see some money come in. Um, so in the business, that is referred to internet marketing. We call that conversion rate. How many clicks does it take till somebody purchases your product? You know, it's kind of like real estate, ROI, rate of investment. Okay, internet marketing, they call it conversion rate. I'm going to call it rate of investment because your investment is your time. So, how many hours have you had to put in online to get a buyer? That's the question. But with influencer marketing, somebody's already done it. They can make a big difference with that. So, credibility, and once that starts to happen, credibility and trust levels totally just they increase. So, speaking of influence, these individuals only have this kind of influence because of the trust that they have cultivated with their followers based over a period of time. So, when you pick the right influencer, you're able to cash in on that and gain some trust for your brand too. So, this has a capacity of getting you a loyal customer base over time, as long as you ain't doing nothing shady. Okay. So, that being said, that's the end of the night's live stream. Anybody have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you watch a replay, you can still leave a comment in there. We monitor our social media sites. Again, inside the Facebook group, you can find consistency, planning your stream, branding yourself, live streaming, and so many other things inside there. You can catch us. This is our business page, which, if you just go over on one of these social media sites and search for Everlasting Creators, you're going to find us. Twitter, it's Everlasting Cree 3. So you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, our blog, which is basically the www thing, okay, and Twitter. And we have a little announcement. We do live stream Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I appreciate you being on the show tonight. Again, this is episode 56, Why Influencer Marketing Works So Well for Your Business. Okay? My name is Joshua Shoemaker. I am the CMO of Everlasting Creators. And on behalf of my beautiful, gorgeous, lovely wife, we call her Mamaw, the boss, and the CEO, Christina Shoemaker of Everlasting Creators. We bid you good night, God bless, and we'll see you on tomorrow night's live stream.